New Canada Airport Biometrics for Visitors. Effective after September 25, 2025. Hey Travel Tree fam, hold on to your passports, because a major change is coming to Canada's airport arrival system, and it could affect anyone visiting after September 25, 2025. If you don't know about this update, your smooth entry into Canada might hit unexpected delays. In this video, I'll walk you through what exactly is changing at Canadian airports with new biometric procedures for visitors. Who will be affected, and who's exempt? Step by step, what you must do before you travel and upon arrival. Tips to prevent last-minute surprises. Privacy and security concerns you should be aware of. What the future holds for biometric travel in Canada. Stick around, because by the end, you'll know precisely how to prepare, so your Canada trip stays stress-free. The big change: what are airport biometrics, and why now? Let's set the stage. Canada has already required biometrics, fingerprints plus photograph, from many visa applicants and permit holders for years. The expansion process began back in 2018, such that nearly all temporary residents, visitor visa, work or study permit, and permanent residence applicants, except U.S. nationals, must submit biometrics. What's new now? Canada is rolling out airport arrival biometric verification for eligible visitors arriving by air. At major Canadian airports, primary inspection kiosks, PIKs, will now verify your identity by matching your fingerprints or facial biometrics, collected during application, against your arrival data. In short, the person who got the visa/permit must be the same person entering Canada, verified via biometrics at the border. This isn't optional, it becomes mandatory from September 25, 2025, meaning that travelers who fail to comply or are ill-prepared may face delays, extra inspections, or even denials of entry. Who is affected, and who's exempt? This change doesn't apply to everyone. Let's clarify who must comply, and who doesn't. Who does need airport biometric verification? Visitors who hold a visitor visa, study permit, or work permit, unless you're exempt. People whose applications already required biometric enrollment. Those arriving via major airports where PIK systems are installed, many of Canada's big airports. Travelers whose biometric record is used for arrival verification. Who doesn't need to worry? Exemptions. Canadian citizens, permanent residents, and citizenship applicants. Children under 14 and adults over 79, in many cases. Diplomats, heads of state, official visa holders. U.S. nationals applying for work/study or temporary resident permit, they are exempt. Travelers from visa-exempt countries visiting only under ETA arrangements, if they don't need to provide biometrics. If you're unsure whether you are exempt, always check the official Government of Canada site or the IRCC tools. Before you travel, what you must do. To ensure a smooth arrival under this new regime, do the following before your trip. Provide your biometrics, fingerprints plus photo. If your visa/permit application requires biometrics, you'll receive a biometrics instruction letter, BL, with directions for where and when to give your biometrics, Visa Application Center, Service Canada, etc. You must submit these within 30 days of receiving the BL. Pay the biometric fee at the time of application. The fee is 85 Canadian dollars per individual. For families applying together, the maximum is 170 Canadian dollars. Note, there is no fee for biometric verification at the airport, the fee is only for enrollment. Check that your biometrics are valid and on file. A biometric submission generally remains valid for 10 years for many temporary/residence applications. But this doesn't always apply in cross-category moves. For example, a biometrics given for a temporary resident application can't necessarily be reused for a permanent residence application. Have your travel documents in order. Bring the passport tied to your application, your visa or permit, and any communication confirming your biometric submission and approval. If you renew your passport after giving biometrics, bring both your old and new passports. Plan your arrival through major airports. Since PIK systems will be installed primarily at major Canadian airports, e.g. Vancouver, Toronto, Montreal, Calgary, Winnipeg, Halifax, arriving through smaller or regional airports might have different procedures. Stay updated on Canada's aviation/border announcements. As this system is new, updates or pilot zones may shift. Also, Canada is working toward a facial biometrics app for border reporting. Upon arrival, what happens at the airport? Walking through the airport arrival hall in the future may look a little different. Here's what to expect. Step 1. Primary Inspection Kiosk, PIK. At major Canadian airports, you'll approach a kiosk where your fingerprints and/or face will be scanned. The system matches your biometrics to those submitted during your visa/permit process. If the match is clean, you'll be cleared for entry. If there's an issue, no match, mismatch, incomplete data, you may be referred to secondary inspection. Step 2. Secondary inspection, if needed. Here officers may ask further questions, check documents, or manually verify your identity. Delays here can be significant, especially if your biometrics record is missing or outdated. Step 3. Entry. Once approved, you're free to enter Canada. No extra fee at the airport stage, and no additional biometric enrollment is needed at arrival, only the verification process. Tips and tricks, avoiding last-minute surprises. Because this is new and high stakes, here are Travel Tree's top tips to keep your Canada trip running smoothly. Do biometrics early, don't wait until weeks before travel. Collection slots may fill up. Double-check your BL status. If you pay the fee but don't receive the instruction letter, follow up immediately. Keep proof of your biometric submission, screenshots, confirmation emails, appointment slots. If you renewed your passport after biometrics, carry both passports. Flight delays or cancellations? You may arrive on a different day, ensure your biometrics validity period still holds. If routed to secondary inspection, stay calm and cooperative, show your documents and explain clearly. Keep travel insurance plus buffer time in case you're delayed at immigration. Check Airport and Canada Border Service, CBSA, updates leading up to your travel date. Online forums already show travelers encountering delays or missing letters. For example, one visa applicant reported waiting weeks for their biometrics instruction letter. Don't get caught in that uncertainty, always start early. Final word, Travel Tree's guidance for you. To all of you planning to visit Canada soon, this change is significant, but not insurmountable. Here's your quick checklist. Confirm whether your visa/permit application requires biometrics. Schedule and complete biometric enrollment well ahead of travel. Carry all relevant documentation, passports, and proofs. Be ready for verification at the airport via kiosk. Stay calm and cooperative if directed to secondary inspection. Keep updated on Canada's border/biometric announcements. This isn't just a technical change, it's a paradigm shift in how Canada manages border security and traveler identity. But with preparation, this shift can be smooth, and your Canadian journey can stay full of wonder instead of frustration. If you like the information provided in this video, don't forget to subscribe and like the channel Travel Tree. Thanks for watching.